Well, good morning. I know it's a few minutes early. That's okay. I'm just getting organized here. Actually, I'm pretty organized. But if anybody is out there, pop on and say hi. We'll start right at 10 like we always do. But there, I just needed to get a refill for my stamp and seal. So I have that. I have my tea. Oh, I have this tea that cinnamon spice that Elaine gave me a box of. Actually, she gave me a ton of boxes. It's so delicious. It's yummy, yummy, yummy. Anyway, so I was just looking through the new catalog that comes out in January, and if you've been a customer of mine the last 6 months, you're getting one of these, and you're also getting one of these because it's celebration time. It's very exciting. I was just looking through the catalog to see what projects I'm going to be doing, and I'm so excited. It's so hard to pick. If only you didn't have to sleep. If only you didn't have to sleep. But we're just, oh my God, those ladybugs are so cute. Oh my goodness, not enough hours in the day. Not enough hours in the day. But it's almost time to start. So if you're out there, pop in, say hi so I know you're with me. Let's see who's going to be with me on this Friday after Thursday, Thanksgiving. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I should have some music. I know there's a way you can do that, but it's all that technology. Blah 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 blah. So, anyway, let me see. We don't need this. Let me move that out of the way. I have so much stuff on this table. It's unbelievable. Anyway, we will. I've got everything ready to start. Perfect. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. It's Friday, November 27th. Welcome, everybody. It's Fantastic Friday. I hope my friends are there. If you're there, please pop on and say hi to me so I know you're with me. So today I have 2 cards. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do a newsletter yesterday, but I was busy. We went to visit our son in New Hampshire. The 5 of us were together. There were only 5 of us. It was really weird because normally we celebrate it with my sister and her big family. But anyway, it's just the way it is. But we had a lovely day in New Hampshire. But silly, it's Thanksgiving, so I had to there were 5 of us. We had 6 desserts. But there's a funny story about the dessert. My son's favorite dessert is blueberry cobbler. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for popping on. So you're going to laugh at this. So anyway, I made 6 desserts. I made an apple pie, lemon meringue pie, chocolate cream pie. God, what was the other thing? What was the other thing that I did? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, and I made a blueberry cobbler, a brand new recipe because that's his favorite. There were 6 desserts and there were 5 of us. Everybody picked a dessert. So I made the blueberry cobbler, took it out of the oven, put it in the carrier, put it on the counter, and guess what? Jack and I left the house without bringing the blueberry cobbler. At least we thought we did. So I was really upset with myself because it was my son's favorite dessert, blah, blah, blah. So we get there, we have a lovely day. We have a lovely, lovely day. We come home, and guess what? The blueberry cobbler was in the trunk of the car all that time. Duh. Anyway, okay, so 2 cards. So these are the cards we're going to do today. Let me show you. Here they are. First of all, this one, look at how cute this is. I just think this is so sweet. This is using the Gnome for the Holiday set, and this card is an exact replica of one that Diana Gibbs made. I think it's so cute. Now, you'll notice that this is a holiday. It's actually a Christmas stamp set, Gnome for the Holidays. However, what I did was I took the gnome, and instead of having the little Christmas ornament hanging as a tassel from his hat, I put a star on it because he's a wizard. They're gnomes. They have all those things. But anyway, so we're going to do that one, and then we're going to do this one. This one is using the new Dragonfly Garden stamp set, which I absolutely love, and also very Versailles. It's a combination of the 2. So, okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with this one first. All right, now the very first thing that we have to do for this is we have to take the watercolor paper. This is a piece of watercolor paper. And what I did was I'm going to color it. So here it is here. Here's the watercolor paper. And I have both Balmy Blue ink and Highland Heather ink. And previously I put a few drops of the refill in each of the lids like that. And then I take my aqua painter. Now the first thing I'm going to do is, like I said, I added some refill drops to this, but I also add a little bit of water. So I'm not going to add any more water because I don't really need it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it like this, and I'm going to start from the top. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice is when I use my aqua painter, now let me get this over here so you can actually see it. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? When I use the aqua painter, I'm going in one direction like this. I don't go back and forth. And the reason I don't go back and forth is because I don't want the paper to pill up. And it will do that if you go back and forth. And so I don't go back and forth. Maybe other demonstrators do, I don't know. But I just go in one direction, not back and forth like this when you were scribbling. Good morning, Helene. Thank you for popping on. And good morning, Gail Case. Nice to see you, everybody, this morning. Thank you for joining me. So I'm just adding, like I said, like a little bit of color to this watercolor paper. And you can do it however you want. See, I'm going back and adding a little bit more Heather and Young. But I like the kind of muted effect. Okay, so I've got enough of that. And then I'm going to come over, and I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit with my wipe it off because it's pretty much the same color. Well, it's not the same color. What am I saying? This is actually Gorgeous Grape. No, Highland Heather. So again, see what I'm doing? I'm just taking a little bit of the ink, and I've already got some water in there. I don't want it full strength, but now I'm just going to bring it on like this. Just a little bit like this. I'll have to show you the cards because Helene and Gail didn't see the cards, so Kathy did, but let me just show you the card. But again, one direction because I don't want it to pill. And then what I'm going to do, look at how fast this was. It went very, very fast. One direction. Whoops. Just add a little bit more color like that. And I like it like that. So then I'm just going to blend this. Whoops, there we go. Just blend it like that. Okay, that's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be very smart and put the covers back on my ink. Okay, let me just show everybody. So this is the card, the first card that we're going to make. How cute is this? I think it's stinking cute. Okay, so let's carry on. So this, I'm just going to set aside to let that dry because it does take a few minutes to let it dry. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to take the base card. Now my base card is the regular 8.5 by 5.5 piece of white cardstock. I scored it. I've used my bone folder to crease it. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this specialty vellum paper. This is so pretty, and I haven't used this yet. And so I decided when I saw Diana's, this is a Diana Gibbs card. When I saw it, I said, I absolutely have to use it because I love the way it looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal, and I am going to take the piece of vellum. And normally you wouldn't use adhesive like this because the adhesive will show through. However, what I'm finding is the Stampin' Seal on this, thank you, Helene, I'm glad you love this card. I think it's beautiful too. Thanks, Gail. But you don't see it at all. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to make sure that I put adhesive on all four corners all the way around, just like this, because I want it to stick nicely. This very special designer vellum is very beautiful. And so then I'm going to put it on the base of the card right like this. Now you might notice that this is a little bit smaller than the sample. I'm going to bring the sample back in so you can see. This piece is 5 1/4 by 4. This piece is 5 1/4 by 4. This piece is 5 by 3 3/4, and that's because I'm running low on this paper. So it's fine. I used it like that. It's totally fine. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my piece of Highland Heather paper, and I took a piece of white cardstock, and I already stamped my little gnome. Look at how cute he is. Now I'm going to color him. So, and you know how much I love to color. I absolutely love to color. Coloring was one of my favorite things to do when I was in kindergarten. And here I am, 72 years later, loving to color, still loving to color. Now I'm using my alcohol markers, and you notice with the alcohol markers, I also go in one direction. Again, I found that if you go back and forth, like you're coloring with crayons, it causes the paper to pill up. Because this has got alcohol in it too, the chemistry of the alcohol against the paper causes it to pill up. So I'm very careful. I only go in one direction, you know, at a time. I don't go back and forth. And I like it to blend very nicely. So there I've got his mustache, his beard done in light smoky slate. And then I'm going to color his little face and nose and hands with, this is, what's this? Light pink pirouette. We don't have this anymore. But you could use blushing bride, whatever you want. You could use whatever color you want. So there, I've got his little hands done, and his little nose, and then just his little eyes like that. Then the next one I'm going to use is I'm going to use the light balmy blue. Oh, no, actually, this is dark balmy blue. And I'm going to color his wizard hat or his gnome hat. What is there a technical word for this? A gnome hat or a wizard hat? I have no idea. But like this, okay? And I'm not going to do anything with that ornament because that ornament's actually going to get covered up. And then I'm going to use the Highland Heather is going to be for his little outfit here. Like this. His little cuffs like that. How cute is that? Just adding a little bit of pop. Oh, and then I did use balmy blue for his little boots. But you can use whatever colors you want, obviously. And if you're going to come to my house, because this card does require stamping, so you're going to have to take advantage of my porch pickup plus, and you're going to have to come to my house and do some stamping and coloring. Okay, so he's all colored. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere him to a piece of Highland Heather paper that I've already cut out using the layering oval cutout. Okay, so here we go. See that trick? Look at that. It's not rolling, but now it is. I love my silicone pad for this reason. It's perfect. My fingers don't get all those little googlies that you get when you're using the Stampin' Seal, and you have to forward it with your finger, but you don't have to do that anymore. How clever is that? Okay, so I'm going to put it on like this. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and see, dry. See, just a few minutes. How fast and easy was that? All right, so now I'm going to put some adhesive on this. And because this is watercolor paper and because it's thick, I want it to make sure that it sticks nicely to my layer. So I'm going to use it on all four sides, which I typically do anyway. So put that on like that. Now the next thing is I'm going to put some adhesive on this. Oh good, see, it's not coming out, but all I have to do is go run it blah 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 blah, run it once on my silicone pad like this, and look at that. That adhesive just comes out just nicely. Perfect. Now I'm going to put it on the base of my card, and I'm going to offset it just a little tiny bit over to the left, just a little tiny bit like such. And then I'm going to take my little gnome and I'm going to prop two dimensionals on the far right hand side of the gnome, right over here. Well, it's my right, your left, like right here, and one right here. And I'm going to put adhesive here. And the reason I'm doing that is because, let me pull this up a little bit so you can see. Oop, I love, oh God. I just feel like I invented something because this is so wicked easy to use your silicone pad. And then you don't get the adhesive all over your fingers, those little googly buggy things. Okay, so then I'm going to take this off like this. And I'm just going to come in and put it on so that half of them goes on my watercolor paper and the other half goes on the designer vellum like that, so it's popped up nicely. But wait, I'm not done yet. The next thing I'm going to do is take my little star punch and my iridescent glimmer paper and pop out a star like such. And I'm going to put a mini glue dot, a mini dimensional on this. Where are my mini dimensionals? I have them. Here they are, right here. I'm going to take this and put it on like that. Pull that little tiny piece of paper right off, and I'm going to stick it right on top of that ornament. See, it doesn't look like Christmas anymore. But wait, I'm still not done. On the card, you'll notice that I have this saying, which I absolutely love. You're a friend like no other. Isn't that cute? You're a friend like no other. Look at this stamp set. This is just so stinking cute. The three little gnomes, the little gnome house, and these cute little sayings. I absolutely love this stamp set. I love it. So I'm going to take this message. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is, right here. And I already stamped it and cut it out. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on, like such. And I'm going to put it right at the bottom, right like this. You're a friend like no other. But wait, I'm not done yet. I know you know what I'm going to be doing. Of course, I have to do some Wink of Stella. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Wink of Stella on his little outfit here, like this. And actually, I'm going to do Wink of Stella on the whole thing. His hands, everything. Can you see me doing this? Yeah. Because I love Wink of Stella. You have to have Wink of Stella. It gives it a lot more dimension. It just makes it look cute. Now, you might be saying, why aren't I doing his nose? Well, I will in a minute, but because you know what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to do his hat because you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take my, what did I do with it? Here we go. My Shimmery Crystal Effects. Hi, Jody. How nice. No, I don't laugh out loud. Well, Jody, it's so nice that you have joined in. Thank you so much for joining today. All right, so here is my Shimmery Wink of Stella. And I'm going to put it on this little hat. How stinking cute is this? And then this is going to add a little bit more dimension to this. Now again, and I'm going to do his nose. And I'm going to do his little booties, his little cute little boots like that. How cute is that? Now again, this card is not my card. This is an original from Diana Gibbs in Queens Creek, Arizona. And I'm so excited that she is sharing this with us, but I wanted to share it with you. And if you want this, this is Porch Pickup Plus. You just let me know, blah, blah, blah. How stinking cute is that? Adorable. Okay, so there's the first card. First card is done. Now the second card, oh, this is the elegant card. This one is made with the new Dragonfly Garden stamp set and the new Dragonfly Punch. Now, I love this card because I think it's pretty elegant and it's wicked simple and fast to make. So let me show you how to do this one. Okay, so of course we have the base, which is the Whisper White cardstock. And then we have the envelope as well. We'll put that aside. Now, I have another layer, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to put it right here. And then I am going to take my Misty Moonlight ink, which is one of the new in colors this year. Misty Moonlight right here. Let me put it over here so you can see. Let me move all this. Okay, there. And from this stamp set, the Dragonfly Garden stamp set, I am going to take these flowers, which is just, it's springy. I love the way it looks. I just love the design that the artist came up with. Can you see that? Whoops. There we go, like that. It's beautiful. Sorry about that shadow. There, that's better. Isn't that pretty? It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So here is the stamp set, the stamp, and here is my Misty Moonlight ink. I'm going to ink it up, and I'm just going to put it on the left-hand side of my cardstock like that. Totally wicked fast and easy. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the verbiage from the Very Versailles stamp set. Let me show you that one. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie. I absolutely love this too. This is beautiful. I think this makes beautiful, all kinds of cards, all different occasions, whatever you want. But I'm going to take the words and I'm going to stamp it in crushed curry. So here is my crushed curry. And I'm just going to stamp it overlapping just a tiny little bit onto my flowers, just like that. Ta-da! Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my message, and on this one, I think I'm going to do thank you. Because you know me, I have a ton of thank you cards that I send out. So I am going to take my little block here, and here is the word thank you. And I want to make sure that I get it on right, like this. Okay, and I'm going to bring back my Misty Moonlight ink, and I'm just going to stamp that on the lower right-hand corner, just like this. There we go. How easy and fast was that? Whoops. There we go, just like that. Thank you. Now, I am going to take a scrap piece of paper, which is, what did I do with my scrap piece of paper? Here we go. And I'm going to take the dragonfly stamp, and I'm going to ink this up in Misty Moonlight. I'm going to stamp it like such. Then I'm going to take the new dragonfly punch. Here it is. I love it. Cute. And I'm going to pop this guy out like this. Just like this. And you get an extra one with that punch, that little tiny one. We're not going to use that one today. Then I'm going to take some dimensionals, put this on with dimensionals, pop the little pieces of paper off, just like that, and I'm going to put it on just like this. Now, oh, what I should have done was I should have adhered it to my base, which I'll do right now. Let me get my silicone pad over here again, and let me move this ink out of the way, because you know how I get inky fingers. That's the way it works, folks. Okay, so here we go here, and I'm just going to add some adhesive to all four corners. Don't worry about the dragonfly on the other side. He'll be fine, even though he's on dimensionals. He'll pop right up. There we go. This, and here is my layer. Look at that. Beautiful. What do you think? Now, of course, it's not finished because I also have to put some shimmery crystal effects on it. And here it is, because I do. Look at how fast and easy this goes on. But you know what? When you open this up, it just gives it a little bit of extra dimension. And I think it just makes it look really, really pretty. It makes it look like I've spent a little time, although I haven't spent a lot of time because it's almost done. Look at that. There we go. Done deal. And now it just has to dry. But isn't that a pretty card? I just love it. I think it's so pretty. This would make a great box set for Christmas presents if you wanted to give some thank you cards or thinking of you or whatever kind of card you want. But isn't that a beautiful, beautiful card? It's not my design. I think it came from Tracy Bradley. I'm not exactly sure. Then, of course, the envelope has to be decorated. So I will take the little tiny dragonflies, and I'm going to just stamp on the outside right here like this, and then I'm going to do the envelope flap probably 3 times because 3 is a good number. So there you go. There is the outside of the envelope. Whoops, let me come back over here. The outside of the envelope, the front of it, and then the flaps on the back, and there you have it. Okay, so those are the 2 cards for this week. Now, Porch Plus pickup is very easy. If you're interested, what you need to do is just let me know that you want these, you want to come and make these cards. Whoa, there we go. Make this card or make this card, which one you want, or a combination of both, whatever. You will have to spend a few minutes at my house, and I am allowing 1 person in the house at a time wearing a mask so that you can come get your stamping done, and then you can take everything home and you can assemble it at home. Okay, so I have something else to show you. So this month was Paper Pumpkin, and it was the gingerbread set, which is so darn wicked cute. Oh my gosh. So I just wanted to show you a couple things that I did. First of all, I did follow the directions for the gift card holders, which I think they're stinking cute. So what I did was, I just did it just exactly like they said they showed you in the kit. This is the gift card holder. You put the gift card holder inside, and here's the little envelope that goes with it. Of course, I had to decorate it just, however you want. Look at the cute little embellishments, stinking cute. And then it goes inside like this, and you could put a little ribbon on it, and you could hang it from the tree, whatever, or you could put it in a stocking. Cute, cute, cute. I've got a whole bunch of those. Then I made a card. Now I did get some inspiration from some people on Pinterest, but this was my kind of idea too. Look at how cute. I think it's so cute. Look at this little gingerbread girl. Isn't that cute? Whoops. Let me pull it over here. Let me bring it up closer to you. Look at how cute that is. Stinking adorable cute. I just love it. So this is a card, a different kind of card that you can use. And of course, if you're a member of the Paper Pumpkin subscription, you can go to the Paper Pumpkin fan club and you can see tons and tons of deconstructed and reconstructed projects using the current kit. So anyway, that's that. But then there's one more. Look at how stinking cute this is. This is a little treat box that I made. How stinking cute. So this is made out of 2 of the houses put together. You put them together with tear tape, and then you decorate the front and the back. You can decorate it however you want. I also put a bottom on it, which wasn't available. I took a piece of the cinnamon cider cardstock. It's 2 3/8 by 4 3/8. Scored it at 1 inch on both sides and made this as the bottom of the box so things wouldn't fall out. Then I put some tissue paper inside. By the way, save your tissue paper. This is a hint from Jean LaCroix, my friend Jean LaCroix in Maine, and she irons her tissue paper. When she gets a gift, she just reuses it by ironing on the very, very lowest setting on your iron. Don't set the paper on fire, but iron it, and then you can reuse it. So that's what I did for this. This is nice and ironed, and inside it's got all kinds of treats. It's got some lip gloss. Of course, it's got chocolate. Of course it is. But anyway, some of the people in my life are going to get this, and they're going to get a little surprise with it because it's a gingerbread project. They might be getting a little gingerbread with it. I'm not telling many people, just you guys and me. So anyway, that's the story. So I have ordered extra of these refill kits. So if anybody wants a refill kit, or if you want to come to my house and make a card or a couple cards, just let me know, okay? So that's the story, my friends. So again, once again, I just wanted to show you, whoops, here we go. The cards for porch pickup, the little gnome, and then the little, will I ever get this right? The little gnome, and then the Dragonfly Garden card with the Very Versailles stamp set as well. And then if anybody is interested in doing some cards with the gingerbread refill kit, the little gift cards, and to make one of these cute little boxes would be adorable, adorable, adorable. So anyway, that's the story today, my friends. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, whatever you did. Most of us were doing the isolation thing on the mask, and it was really weird, but it worked. And so we have now Friday of this week, and we're into the holiday season fast and furiously. So I know you want to get back to your computer so you can do all those shopping things and get all those great bargains. So I will see you next week. We'll have some fun things to do next Friday. I hope you all can join me again. Thank you so much, everyone, for popping in. I really appreciate everybody joining me. It's great to see you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Namaste, my friends. Bye-bye.